no super on you. I'm freezing to death.
So he realises he's weaponless. He takes out his old phone, throws it at the zombie. Who
Do we have an old phone?
We've got your phone.
Yeah, it's in my bag.
My phone's
It's a Nokia Flip.
It's fine.
not,
It's a Nokia what?
Fine. Flip.
I don't want to break
We have a phone.
Roman, tell us about your experiences with the Nokia Flip.
Well, no, it got stolen and then returned to me by the person that stole it.
Please tell me that you're normal food.
The concept of the video is a man finds an iPhone. Hello? In a post-apocalyptic world and causes him to die. Tom, are you excited about filming today?
Yes.
Good. And what are you doing at filming?
I think I'm a zombie.
Yeah, you are.
How?
Stick your hands down.
Is that water to wash it off when it's finished?
Yes.
James, you look like a Bond villain.
Makeup will represent.
So obviously for the zombie video we have to have a lot of fake blood to make the zombies look like zombies. And it's actually quite easy to make your own fake blood. So the main ingredient you need is golden syrup and water. So you mix together 3 parts of golden syrup and 1 part of water. And then obviously you add red food colouring. You might also experiment with adding blue and green food colouring just to make it a bit darker. What it ultimately comes down to is sort of experimenting to find out what works for you. After that you want to add a thickener like flour or cornstarch. And that will just make the blood sort of more thick. The key here is obviously experimenting until you get the kind of consistency, the kind of colour that you want. It's worth noting that the fake blood from this recipe does stain clothes and it's very sticky. However, apparently it does taste quite nice because obviously the main ingredient is golden syrup, which is just a really sweet, nice thing. Wouldn't eat it normally, but you know, it's not obviously gonna be harmful if you eat it because it's all made with food products. And if you want a full recipe for the fake blood we used, there'll be a link down in the description. How do we make zombies, James?
How do we make zombies? Well, there's different ways to make zombies. We go for a white zombie or a fresh one.
And which zombie are we going for, James?
I believe today we're just going for a fresh zombie, so we're going to go for some blood over the face, maybe have some bite marks, maybe have some cuts around on the arms.
And how do we do that, James?
Well, what we're going to do is we're going to take some wax first, and then we're going to apply it and smooth the edges in so it looks like we've got to cut down the arm.
Smoothing the edges in is my favourite part.
Smoothing the edges in, that's a good bit. After we do that, we want to put in the bruising on the cut. So we're going to cover just the area slightly around the cut with purple and a little bit of green. After we've done that, we're going to put some red and black down the middle. And because Elliot's already made some high quality fake blood, we're going to put that down the middle and it's going to look a bit like blood clotting. So that's pretty much all there is to a cut. Bullet holes.
The way you're filming it, it looks like it should be a spoken word rap video. James is coming towards the camera like this.
Beth, what do you think of your makeup?
I feel beautiful. I should go to school like this every day.
So actually one thing that we do as part of the editing process is actually colour grading. And this basically gives the film its distinctive look. So what we did here was we actually went for a sort of apocalyptic look, I guess. It's brown to give it a sort of dead look. So the first one you do is we take the raw footage, and this is what it looks like. And then we add the first filter, which is a sepia filter, and that makes the video sort of brown in this case. Secondly, we add levels, which makes it darker, but it can also be used to make it lighter without affecting the contrast of the video. And then finally we add a colour corrector, which makes the video a bit more blue. The shots we shot in the morning at the Budgeons car park were a lot more blue than the rest of the film, so we wanted to make it match up, and so that's what we did. Colour correction is actually a really important aspect when it comes to the look of the film, because it sort of creates the atmosphere. The raw footage you saw there was really sort of boring, it drabbed, it lacked contrast especially, and so colour correction is really important in creating a distinct atmosphere for the film. Matthew, that is not a healthy breakfast.
Lemonade does not have caffeine in it.
Oh, take knife, that's useful.
Matt, that is not a good breakfast for you. It doesn't provide the essential nutrients that you need for a busy day.
That's a fascinating observation you're making there, Paul.
pulled the wrong trigger.
Robin, does it make you upset?
It makes me very upset.